My mom kicked me out with my newborn 5 days after giving birth? I am a 29-year-old named Amelia, who gave birth 5 days ago to my son Noah. My husband Mark and I met in college and have been together for 6 years. Before parenthood, we juggled demanding careers and traveled the world as a childless couple. So last year we devoured every parenting book and signed up for prenatal classes to feel ready. We planned a vaginal birth, but complications led to an emergency cesarean, and I needed a blood transfusion. My abdomen throbbed and I felt bruised and exhausted, but I was relieved Noah arrived healthy. When he cried and I froze with panic, I was grateful my mother Linda and my mother-in-law Nancy visited daily to change diapers and soothe him. Nancy quietly brought me tea and encouragement, and Mark merged his paternity leave with his vacation days while we hired a helper named Emily to clean a few hours each week. When the doctors cleared me to go home, Linda offered her spare room, so we packed our things and headed to our house. My brothers Jake and Luke both insisted I take their rooms. Mark returned home to grab missing supplies and I tried to map in Jake's room holding Noah. Almost immediately, Linda began slamming doors and dragging furniture with an ugly scowl. She burst in, yanked my hospital bag from the bed and dumped my baby blanket by the door. She snapped that she would not tolerate any noise or crying while she slept. Earlier she had boasted to Nancy about being the perfect grandma, but her kindness vanished the moment I arrived. Feeling betrayed and overwhelmed by postpartum insecurity, I broke down crying as I clutched Noah. My father Tom raced over and loaded us into his car to drive back to our apartment. Later, Jake and Luke called to offer meals, errands, and baby care whenever we needed. My dad confronted Linda, who brushed me off as an attention seeker. I learned not to lean on her when I'm vulnerable, but to trust Mark, Nancy, and my brothers as my true support system. A story from Fit Vermicelli 875-9.
I am so sorry. The OP felt abandoned by her mother at her most vulnerable moment, and I want her to know it is okay to seek help from those who truly love her.
I am wondering if Linda saw Nancy stealing her thunder and decided to one-up her by pushing the OP out to prove she was the ultimate grandma.
I am picturing Linda as that friend who brags about hosting but turns around and treats her guest like an inconvenience, and I cannot stop laughing at the absurdity.
The OP needs to set firm boundaries with her mother and stop pretending Linda's cruelty is anything other than selfish manipulation.